Hey guys, hello and welcome to another video. So in this video, whatever flow which we have created, that is the hello world. So we are going to add a screen element to that particular flow, and we will add a hello world message, and then we will try to add that flow to this sales app at the home page. Okay, so let's go to this and let's change this from auto layout to freeform so that we can connect that. Then we can use this screen element. We have to drag it to the canvas, and here we have to first of all name this screen element whatever we are using. So let's name it as hello world screen. Okay, and then we can save it, and inside this screen we have to use one basically display text. So we can drag it from here to here, and then we can name it as text, and inside this whatever you want to show, that you can show to the user. So hello world. Okay, and if you want to add some styling here, that also you can do. If you want to name this with some different color, with the bold, italic, underline, whatever you want to do, you can do that. Okay, so as you can see, I have added one hello world, and I will click on done. So what it will do, it will create that screen flow with one element inside that screen, that will be a display text. And then we have to basically, so we have these two elements, so whenever this flow will start, it will come to this, and from this where it should go, that we have to specify using the connectors. So you can see these are some circles or dots which we have to connect. So if I want to directly go to this screen, then what I can do, I can click here and I can add this to this screen. Okay, so what it will do, it will basically directly call this screen flow, and then we can save this. So we have this name as hello world. So you can see that this time it does not show any error message because we have a connector with the screen elements. Okay, so let me show you what is the use of this buttons, that is the run. So if you want to basically debug it, like if you have some inputs to this or want to get some output, in that case you can use the debug. So let me try to open this debug here. So if I'll try to click on this, what it will do, it will basically launch this flow into a debug mode. Okay, so let it launch. So you can see that it is asking some options, that is run the latest version of each flow, and then show details of what executed, that like it will show you all the details. And if you want to run the user as another user, this also you can do, but this we have to enable. Okay, so let's click on this run. So once you will run this, you will see that you are able to see this hello world, because this is the screen, like this is the screen which we have used, that is the header part of that screen, and then we have this hello world. So if we'll go to this, you can see that I am the user who is starting this flow interview with the API version 55, and then transaction committed, because we are not going to create any record or update or delete anything. That is why it's showing as transaction committed, because we did not do anything. If we will do any DML operation or anything, then it will do, and then it will use that transaction committed. So let's click on finish. So this is the only thing. So let's go back and let's see whether it is activated or not. So first of all, we have to activate it. So we will click on this activate. So you can see currently it is a version 1. Then let's go back to this home page of the sales app. So how we can add this particular flow to this page wherever we want. So we have something called edit page. Like inside this Salesforce sales app, we have this home page which is showing us a lightning page. Okay, so we can edit that page using this edit page. So we'll click on that edit page. It will launch a Lightning app or Lightning page builder. So it will open that. It will load all the components or the elements which are already being placed inside that page. So you can see it loaded all the elements or components. So if you want to use any kind of flow to this canvas or to this area, what you can do, on the left hand side under the standard component, you will have to look for flow. Okay, so you will have to look for the flows. So what you can do, if you are not able to find, you can directly search here. Okay, so you will search this, then you will find this flow. So you will have to drag it somewhere on the UI, then you will be able to use that flow. So I have dragged that flow, and then on the right hand side under the setting of this flow, you will have to select the flow which you want to use. So what was the name of our flow? That was the hello world. So we can select this. Okay, we can select this and then we can save it. So once you will save, it will ask you to activate. So we can activate this, and then it will ask you to assign it. Okay, so what we can do for now, we can assign it as org default. So wherever we have this home page default, it will be there. So we can save this. So now the activation is successful. Let's go back to our home page of the sales app. So you can see that we are able to see this flow with a header like hello world, that is the screen flow name, and then we have a button. So if you want, like we want to show only the hello world, we don't want to show this header and this finish button. So for that, what you can do, you can go back to this flow, you can click on. So basically, to edit anything, what you have to do, you have to deactivate it. So after deactivating, you have to double click on this screen. So it will launch the whatever we configured for this screen flow. So basically what we want to configure the header. So you can see that we have this show header as checked. So we can uncheck this, it will delete that show header, and then we have this footer. So we can configure the footer where actually we don't want to show any of these things, we just want to show hello world. So we can configure this, or if you want to configure the each of the button, you can also do that thing. Like you can use the standard label, you can use the custom label, you can use the next button. Like if you want to show the footer for the next or the finish, you can see this is the next or the finish. So we can use either the custom label. So whatever you want, you can use that basically text. So you can see that this is a custom text. If you want to use this next button, then you can basically hide this. So whatever you want, you can use that according to your requirement. So currently we don't want this footer and the header, so we'll uncheck this and then we will click on this done. Okay, after clicking on this done, what actually we want to activate this, but this activate button is not enabled for us. So for that to be activated, what we have to do, we have to click on this save as. Okay, and here you will get two different options, that is to create a new version or to create a new flow. So we have just edited this particular flow and we want to create a new version. So keep this thing as it is and just click on the save. So once you will click on this save, you will see that there is an issue, that these issues don't prevent causing the hello world screen is missing navigation, that we have did manually. So there is no header and footer for that. To let the user navigate from this screen, restore or the footer and add a screen component that includes navigation option. So that is fine because we want to show only the hello world to the user, so that's fine. And then you can see that activate button is now enabled. So we can click on this activate button now, and then it is activated. We can go back to that home page of the sales app and then we can refresh. So you will see this hello as the header and the finish as the footer will not be available. So you can see that now it is showing only the hello world. In the next video we will try to use this as the access, like what is the basic access that is required for any user to run any flow, that we will learn in detail. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you find this video helpful, please like the video and do subscribe to my channel for the more upcoming videos like this.